Hi everyone, my name is Alan Phillips, and this is my project for Homeland Security and Emergency Management 607 course. In this assignment, we had to review a movie, and in the movie had to be employee dishonesty, where an employee was doing things that would harm the company, and likewise. So I chose for that assignment Jurassic Park. Now everybody knows the concept of Jurassic Park, and we all know that dinosaurs were brought back to life in Jurassic Park. The concept was that there was some mosquitoes who had bitten the dinosaurs, and then they got stuck in the tree sap, and it turned to amber. In modern times, they were able to extract the DNA and create dinosaurs. So that led to the whole Jurassic Park theme. What a lot of people don't realize is the unscrupulous employee named Dennis Nedry. Dennis Nedry was a computer programmer at Jurassic Park. Dennis had plans to steal the dinosaur DNA. Dennis was also part of the security team, so he had a lot of opportunity to go in and take the dinosaur DNA without much issues. So as I said, Dennis was a computer programmer. What you find out in the movie, and you'll see his employer, who's the eccentric professor, is aware of Dennis's severe financial problems. They even discuss it during one scene in the movie. That's even more disturbing if he's aware that he is their sole access to their computer systems. He has the sole responsibility, yet he has all these severe financial problems that could very easily lead to some type of a ransomware or some type of an activity where the company could be harmed. As I said, Dennis was an unhappy employee. And he voiced this. He often told his employer he was unhappy. He felt that he was worth more than what he was being paid. He kept a very messy work area. He thought he was smarter than everyone else around him, and he wanted to prove this. He had something to prove to his employer that, he should not be having financial problems because he was so smart and knew everything there was to know about the computer systems and the security systems at Jurassic Park. As I said, Dennis was also part of the security team. He had access to the systems where he could bring up and bring down the security gates. He could do basically what he wanted to with the computer system. Everything at the facility ran off the computer system. All the security gates, everything they needed to keep the people safe visiting Jurassic Park all came through their security systems. So what he was doing is Dennis was stealing intellectual property. Dennis was stealing dinosaur DNA. His method for getting dinosaur DNA out of the plant was in a Barbasol shaving cream can. It had a screw-on bottom that was false, and it had a cryogenic center in the middle, so he could take the DNA, put various samples around there, 6 to 8 samples, put it back into the bottom of the can, and nobody would be the wiser. The top of the can even operated as a normal shaving cream if anyone ever tried to test it. So what could have been done to prevent Dennis from stealing these dinosaur DNA and bringing down all the systems? One would have been multiple user access. When there's one person that has sole access to the system, and as you see the picture here of Dennis, when somebody tried to log in, it would give a no, access denied message. Others could not get into the system. It was all left onto one person to get into the system. Another thing is Dennis could have not been part of the security team because he had access to too many important things there. Not only did he have access to the security systems, he had access to all of their computer systems. Another thing is that perhaps the security systems could have had a backup that did not operate on just only their computer systems. Background checks, better background checks on Dennis could have helped to provide information about him and about his financial security. His financial problems should have been addressed. Perhaps Dennis could have been put on leave, or you know, loans taken out or whatever to address some of these problems, and then he would not have been working to steal dinosaur DNA and bringing down all the systems at Jurassic Park. And of course, better security at the system, or at the facility. Having security that checked what's going in or what's going out. Somebody might question why Dennis is bringing shaving cream in and out of work. You know, so there are a lot of physical security and a lot of things that could have been done to prevent this from happening. Because there was not, Dennis was able to steal the dinosaur DNA. He brought down the systems, stole the dinosaur DNA. However, he did get eaten by a dinosaur on his way out. And the can of shaving cream with the dinosaur DNA went floating down the river. Of course, they had to have for a Jurassic Park 2 and 3 and Jurassic World and so on. But again, you know, a lot of things could have been done that would have prevented, or the employers certainly should have noticed that with all the severe problems Dennis was having financially, that he was not the person to be the sole operator of their security and computer systems at the facility. So I leave you with questions. I know one part of the assignment is what could be done better in the industry as well. I would say in the industry are exactly the same things on the previous slide. You know, having multiple user access, not having them part of every team or every security team, background checks, addressing financial issue. When you hire somebody into these positions, these people should also have a credit and a background check on their financial systems. And of course, better security at the facilities. Again, these are industry-wide, and these are also the same issues or the same remedies that could have helped in this particular case. I had seen this movie before, but I did go back and watch it again, and I picked out more things on Dennis Nedry and his role in this here. It's one of the classic movies. If you haven't seen it, I can't imagine anybody hasn't. You know, please see the movie. And thank you very much. I appreciate you watching my presentation, and good luck, everybody.